Welcome everyone to Doga Yoga. My name is Melody and today we're doing a beautiful 15-minute fiery flow. So we'll be getting our core activated, creating lots of heat in the body, stoking our inner fire, and we'll get straight into it. Come to the top of our mat, press our big toes down, spread our little toes, palms facing forward, and breathe. Inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones rise. And exhale, send the shoulder blades down the back a little bit. Inhale, see if you can start to grow taller, pushing down through all four corners of the feet, reaching higher with the crown of the head. And exhale, soften. Inhale, energize the whole body, squeeze the kneecaps, activate the glutes, reach with the hands, grow taller. And exhale, soften. Inhale, we'll take one big arm circle all together, up overhead, fingertips touch, spine is nice and long, the core is active. And exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale. And exhale, keep your spine nice and long here, activate the core. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we'll take one more big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. And then take the hands shoulder distance apart, reach them high and send the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, grow taller, hollow out the lower belly, feel the whole upper carriage lengthen. And soften on your exhale. Inhale, lengthen on your inhale, keeping the spine and neck nice and long. And soften. Inhale. And exhale. We'll reach high once more on our inhale. And exhale, we'll take our palms wide, pushing our palms into the sides of the room. So our shoulder blades are squeezing together. Core is active. So we're drawing our navel towards our spine, hollowing out that lower belly. And breathing here, feeling activation, cultivating some heat in the arms. Inhale, push away a little bit further. And soften. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We'll take one more big inhale and exhale. We're coming into our eagle arm. So bring our right arm underneath our left. We're crossing our elbows over and trying to grab our wrists together. So setting our fingertips up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen the spine once again. And exhale, send the shoulder blades down the back. You'll feel a really nice shoulder open and release here, guys. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, grow taller. See if you can send the fingertips towards the front of the room and rise the elbows up a little bit if you want a deeper stretch. And exhale. Inhale. And release. We'll take one big arm circle all together, up overhead, fingertips touch. And exhale, turn the palms towards the side of the room and hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, we're going to send our left arm underneath our right, taking our eagle arms in the other direction. Shoulder blades are down the back, ground down through all four corners of the feet, hollow out the lower belly, find your strength, and reach the fingertips high. And soften. Inhale. And exhale, flow with your breath. Feel the effort on your inhale and the effortlessness of your exhale. Find your flow in your body and your breath. One more big, beautiful inhale. And exhale, we're going to release the hands, take one big arm circle all together, up overhead, fingertips touch. And we're going to start our flow. So exhale, take the hands wide, hinge at the hips, bend the knees generously for our first one. Fingertips touch the ground if they can, or on the shins, crown of the head facing towards the earth. Inhale, we're going to rise the hands up to the tops of the knees, push away halfway lift. So hollow out the lower belly, shoulder blades down the back. Nice long spine here. And exhale, fold. Bend our knees super generously, plant our hands, and we're going to step our right foot back. So step it back. Our left foot stays an ankle and knee in alignment. We're going to lower down our back knee, coming into a lunge. So send the hips forward, open up the chest, the shoulder blades go down the back. So nice. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. We're all going to plant our hands on the ground, tuck these back toes under, lift this back knee up, and bring this front foot back, coming into our downward facing dog. So inhale, find length in the spine here, and exhale, soften. Inhale, and exhale. One more big inhale. And exhale, we're going to come forward, roll forward into a plank position. You might lower down to the knees for the first one, lengthen the spine, and lower down the chest, chaturanga. Untuck the toes. The tops of the toes are pressing into the earth. The hips and the hands press into the earth. And naturally the shoulders lift up. Our gaze goes forward, cobra. And exhale, lower. We're going to send our hips towards our heels, our forehead connects with the earth, our shoulder blades go down the back, extended child's pose. And we're going to push into all 5 fingertips, all 5 toes, feel the activity there, squeeze the biceps in towards the ears, and we're slowly going to send the hips up, once again into our downward facing dog. Inhale, and exhale, inhale. And exhale. Now a couple of options here for you. You can come in, bring the knees down into tabletop and get this right foot through in between your hands. Or if you're feeling a little bit more active, lift this right heel up into the sky. So nice. Bring that knee towards your nose on your exhale, round out the spine and get that right foot in between your hand. So nice. We're all going to turn our left foot parallel to the back of the mat. So plant it down, really push into the outside edge of that back foot. And rise on up into our warrior 2. Sink the hips. So check your alignment here. Front heel is aligned with the back middle arch of our foot. Hips are low and we can see our big toe so our knee isn't tracking in. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, sink. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale once more, rise up. And sink a little bit lower. Ground down through all 4 corners of both feet and the shoulder blades down the back. Straight spine. Flip our front palm, come into our reverse warrior. Raise that back hand high. And the front hand high. This back hand goes down our back thigh. Shoulder blades are soft. Gaze is soft. And our legs are strong. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more big, beautiful inhale and exhale. Make our way back to our warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale. Just settle a little bit more into the pose. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to come into our Parsvakonasana, our side angle pose. So front arm on our front knee. Sweep our top hand forward, reaching towards the front of the room. Tuck the tailbone under and feel a beautiful opening in the whole side body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're going to inhale, sweep this top hand back and down next to our front foot, or place our front hand down. We're going to lower down onto that back knee, coming into a lunge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale, plant our left hand down, rise our right hand high, opening up our chest to the side of the room, easy twist. Inhale and exhale. If you'd like, lift up this back knee, push the back heel away, squeeze the kneecap and breathe. Now, we're going into an optional extra. We're coming into our side plank. So wriggle this back foot about halfway if that feels good for you. Come onto the outside edge of this back foot, opening up. So option 1 is to be here, or you can place this top foot on that bottom foot, rising up here. Hips are high, core is on, shoulders are stacked, and breathe. Wherever we are going to bring this top hand down, coming into plank. Now you can just push back into downward facing dog, come into your child's pose, or you can go through a flow. Plank, chaturanga, cobra, or you might feel ready for your upward facing dog. Come into your child's pose, touch the forehead towards the earth and the shoulder blades down the back. Squeeze the biceps in towards the ears and the shoulder blades down the back. Find length in the spine, activity in the hands and the toes. And come up into your downward facing dog. Inhale
and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, option here is to lower down onto the knees into our tabletop. Bring our left foot through and between our hands, or if you're feeling more active, push into the right foot, lift the left heel high, and then bring that knee towards our nose, squeeze, and get that hand in between our foot. Come onto the edge of that back foot, heel to arch alignment, push into both four corners of both feet, rise on up, and sink into our warrior two on the other side. Sorry, just itchy nose here. Inhale and exhale. Flowing here, inhale, rise up, hands high, legs straight. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise up and exhale. Inhale and exhale, sink and hold here, breathing. Just really finding your center, finding your edge. When we're ready, we're going to flip that front palm, come into our reverse warrior. Front palm comes high, back hand goes down the back thigh, and sink the hips a little lower. Tuck the tailbone under, legs are strong and gaze is soft. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take one more big, beautiful inhale and exhale. Come back to our warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When we're ready, come into our Parsvakonasana. Front arm on our knee. Send our back hand, sweep it forward, reaching towards the front of the room. Straight spine from that outside edge of that back foot all the way to your front fingertips. Inhale, find length and integrity in that whole side body. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sweep this top arm back and then down, framing this front foot. Come onto those back toes. Lower yourself down into a lunge and open up the chest here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When we're ready, we're going to plant our right hand, open ourselves up into an easy twist. Shoulder blades are down the back. Gaze towards those top fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Flowing here with our breath. Now, option to raise that back knee up, squeeze that back kneecap, send the back heel away. Squeeze the hips in towards the midline so you don't want them sticking out to the side, creating imbalance. So just find your symmetry, find your breath. An option to wriggle this front foot halfway down and lower that back foot onto the side. So coming into our side plank here. So you might stay here using that foot as support, or you might place it on top of the back foot. Breathing here, sending the hips up and away. When we're ready, we're all going to bring this top hand down. Then you might come into your child's pose, come into your downward facing dog, or come through a flow. Plank, chaturanga, cobra, or upward facing dog. And make your way in to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When we're ready, place weight into our right foot. Lift our left heel high, bring it in towards our nose or coming into our tabletop. Get our left foot in between our hands. Opening up our lunge here, shoulder blades down the back, so nice. When we're ready, we're going to step this back foot in, coming into our fold forward. Breathing here, inhale, finding length in the spine, and folding. Length, and fold. Come on up, halfway lift, hands to the tops of the knees, push away, so nice. And fold forward once more. Bend the knees, rolling up, big arm circle, up overhead, fingertips touch. And back to heart center. Place your thumb on your sternum and just find connection to the rise and fall of your breath. Inhale, feel that heat, that fire inside you, and soften. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more,
and release. We'll take one big arm, so go up overhead, fingertips touch. Wriggle the big toes together, heels slightly apart. Send the hips back, the hands forward. Turn the pinkies in towards one another to help get the shoulder blades down the back. I'm going to breathe here, find length on our inhale. And exhale, sink the hips a little bit lower. Inhale. And exhale, tuck that tailbone under, core is on. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Sink and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Bend both of our knees generously, plant our hands. We're going to step both feet back, coming down onto our knees into a tabletop position. So you can keep those back toes tucked or untucked, whatever feels good for you. Wrists and shoulders, knees and hips, find length in the spine. Take a little cat-cow, drop the belly on your inhale. And exhale, round chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale once more. And exhale, find your center, so find your activity. Core is on, navel towards spine, breathing here. And when we're ready, we're going to push the right foot away and back, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Find length on your inhale and exhale. We're going to push the left heel back. Squeeze that glute, lift that heel high for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Inhale, we'll rise that right heel high once more. If you send the left hand forward as well, if you'd like, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Send the left heel back, right hand forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. We're going to push the tops of the toes into the earth. So if you've got the toes tucked, just turn them untucked, and we'll push into the toenails, lift the knees up and hover here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. So good. Give yourself a little bit of a wriggle. Give yourself a little bit of a shake, creating some heat, some fire in the body today. Now, while we're here, we're going to come down onto our forearms. So our elbows are underneath our shoulders and our fingers are forward. We can clasp the hands here if that feels easier to take the weight. So once we're here, we're going to step one foot back and then the other, coming into a forearm plank. So holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this. And 1, lower the hips down, untuck the toes, and just come into our Sphinx pose. So if your hands are clasped, unclasp them, grip the mat in front of you. Imagine you're ripping it apart, sending the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Find length in your inhale and exhale. Send your gaze over your left shoulder towards your left heel. Come back to center in your own time. Find your length and look over your right shoulder towards your left heel. Come back to center. Find your length, so beautiful. And melt down onto the earth. We're going to push into our hands and our hips towards our heels. Take our knees really wide into a beautiful wide-legged child's pose. Melt the heels down, the forehead down, and really luxuriate in the beautiful lower back opening here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale.
And exhale, connect to the earth, the rise and fall of your never-ending breath. Notice the sensations, just be. When we're ready, we're going to lift the forehead up gently, walk the hands in, keeping our knees wide. Now this might be a bit much for your knees. You might get cushions or a pillow beneath your hips and heels. So just find where feels good. And just sit here. So this is a wide-legged seat. So just find where feels good. Hands might be on the thighs and the shoulder blades down the back. And breathe. When you're ready, just send your hands forward. Just put some weight into your hands just to walk the knees in towards one another and just wiggle the feet out slightly, so away from one another. You might be able to sink all the way down to hero or just go to where feels good. And rise our hands up here, so our hands can be on our thighs. We can be taking some weight in front of us. Just find where feels good here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're just going to focus on our core, our mula bandha, where we create heat and energy, our digestive juices, our digestive energy in our body. So inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. Next, we're going to draw the navel to the spine and really push all the air out. Now inhale, it'll almost happen like a rebound. Fill up the breath and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Then we'll go quite fast here. Inhale and exhale. Take one more big, beautiful inhale. And exhale. Sigh out through the mouth any last toxins, any last negative energy. Just let it go. When we're ready, we're going to send our hands forward, come back into our tabletop position. Be super gentle with our knees. Sweep our feet to the side and roll on over onto our backs. Nice and easy, nice and gentle. Take our time. Bring one knee into our chest and then the other. Give ourselves a big hug here, just gently massaging out our lower back. And take any last movements that feel good for you before Savasana. So you might cross the ankles and grab the feet and just really massage out here. You might do the other way, bringing the knees into the armpits and taking the feet wide, getting into the inner groin. You might just sweep the knees side to side. Just take whatever feels good for you. And when we're ready, we'll send one leg long and then the other, just coming into a place of deep ease and relaxation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Allow yourself to be soft. Allow the inner heat, the fire you've created in your body to burn away any negative energy. Allow it to purify you. Allow it to get out of your system all the old stagnant things that keep holding us back from being completely relaxed, being completely in the present moment, and finding joy in the present moment. Allow yourself to accept yourself as you are right now. In this moment, the only moment that you're alive. So inhale, feel the belly, the ribs, the collarbones. And exhale, let your fire purify and release. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take one more big, beautiful inhale. And exhale. Finally, release any last tension away.
When you're ready, send your arms up overhead super slowly. Wriggle the fingers and toes, roll the wrists and ankles. Make your way over onto a side that suits you, using your arm as a pillow. Make your way up into seated in your own time. We'll take one big arm circle all together, up overhead, fingertips touch, and back to heart center. Sending you lots of love and gratitude, my beautiful yogis. Namaste.